What is happening, web heads, guys? It's another new comic book day, and it's awfully bright in this car. I'm in my driveway. I'm going to be heading to the comic shop very soon, and it is going to be a huge week for comics. There's a lot of great stuff getting ready to come out this week, and including in that is Absolute Wonder Woman, the next comic for DC Comics that people are highly anticipating. People have already said that it's a really good book, so I'm excited about it, plus all the other stuff I'm picking up. So hopefully you guys find everything that you're looking for, and I'll see you in a second. Welcome to Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul, fans. This is episode 661, the video series where each and every week I share with you guys what I pick up at my local comic shop, Comic Central, located in the city of Sanford. So if you guys are ever in that Central Florida area, make sure you stop by. Tell them my Spider Slayer sent you. They'll provide you with great customer service, got great comic books, and a whole lot more, guys. So here we go. Mysterious black bag. That's right. And inside are the comic books. Mysterious to you, not to me, but a huge stack of books. There's a lot of stuff coming out this week, especially from the DC side of things. So if you're a DC guy, I think you'll be happy this week, okay? All right, so let's see. What did we get? We got this Chip Zdarsky comic book news. Don't need that. I got the smelliest comic of the week, so we're going to put that on the dash to percolate, to bring out the aromas of the book, and then we're going to get started. So here we go. First things first, we got Hello Darkness. This is issue 4. Perfect for spooky time, right? So we definitely got that book. Here is some of the interior artwork going on in there. So that's kind of cool, right? So if you love horror books, you love horror anthologies, this is going to be the story for you. Okay, so here we go. Then we have a new issue. Let's see, why did this come in my thing? We got The Goon, issue 3. I never really read Goon issue 1 or 2. So I don't even know what to expect from The Goon. Maybe they threw this in there, or maybe they accidentally threw it in there. So yeah, in case you guys haven't checked it out, here's what you can expect from The Goon. So, yep, there's that. So there is that stuff right there. All right. And then we have Frankenstein issue 3. So this book has been pretty solid as well. Love this cover. This is a gorgeous cover. Very realistic, I guess, drawing of Frankenstein here. And then here is the interior artwork. So nice little story of Frankenstein, kind of like how he was created, this kid, and you know, like the Igor guy that's in there and stuff. So that's been pretty good. All right, a nice independent series called The Tin Can Society is out. This is issue 2. This is very much a mystery book, as a group of friends when they were younger used to hang out, and then you got to see them as they got older, and one of them wound up getting killed. And so now they're trying to solve this mystery on like who actually killed this guy. And it is like almost like a superhero book in the same sense as well. So here is some more stuff, and it reminds you of like Iron Man, right? He wears his iron suit, but this guy here, I guess he was like paralyzed. He had issues with his legs. So yeah, first issue was a lot of fun, especially diving deep into the history of the kids. So we got the Tin Can Society. Then we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is issue 3. Had to get that Kevin Eastman cover, man. It just screams nostalgia for me. The first 2 issues were really good, as we're getting to see what the Turtles are doing, right? We wind up getting to see, who was it, Raphael and Michelangelo in the last issue. So now it looks like we got Leonardo. So it's just catching you up with everything. And Donatello was in the Free Comic Book Day issue. So definitely looking forward to this one. Jason Aaron is the writer here. Then we have The Moon is Following Us. This is issue 2. Issue 1 was great. I really enjoyed it. Lots of action right from the start, and then they slowed things down at the end to learn about this mother and father who are trying to save their daughter, which looks like she's in this coma. Why she got in this coma? Why did they go to this other world? We still have to learn all those answers, right? So that's pretty cool stuff. Daniel Warren Johnson, great writer. All right. Then we have Venom War Carnage. This is issue 3. Have to read Carnage to find out what happens with Carnage, because if you guys did not hear the New York Comic Con news, Cletus Cassidy will probably be dead again, and it looks like that Eddie Brock is taking over the Carnage symbiote. So how do we get to that point? You'll have to finish reading this to actually find out. So yeah, so here is some of the interior artwork in here. So yeah, that's it. There's Carnage. This is issue 3. Then we got some DC stuff here. We got a DC Horror Presents. This is issue 1. This has 2 terrifying stories in it. Love this cover. This is like one of my favorite covers of the current comic book week. Here is the artwork inside. Looks a little dark, right? Looks a little scary, right? So here you go. So if you like horror stories, anthology books, this one is for you. All right, so here we go. We got more Superman, more All In. This is issue 19. You notice how Lois is now Superwoman, and it looks like that's where we're going again. So here is some of the interior artwork for that. That looks really nice. Excited to read that. Oh, that's pretty, man. I like that. That's cool. I know we've seen this before, but it's cool to read this. I think I will stay with Superman more than I will stay with Action Comics, just because that's a weekly book. So I'll definitely continue reading this. Then we got Zatanna, Bring Down the House. This is book 5. So this is the conclusion to the story. It's been very good to kind of see the evolution of, you know, Zatanna from where she was at the beginning of this series to right now, right? So really cool stuff. I love interactions with Constantine in the last issue. And now it looks like she's probably going to maybe confront her father. We got some crazy psychedelic artwork in this comic. So really, really good. Look at that stuff, man. That's insane. So if you guys are wondering what this line is, like right there and there, see, that is from reflections of cars that are parked next to me. It's very annoying. All right, then we have Nightwing All In issue 119. I know a lot of people are highly anticipating this Nightwing new creative team here. Here is the interior artwork in here, so much different than what we've been getting. Here he is. So if you're on the fence about jumping on Nightwing, this might be the time. It looks very explosive. All right, guys, so now it's time for the Webhead shoutouts. Our first shout out of the day goes to Calvin, who says, you know what? If every Wednesday could be spent reading books like Absolute Batman, Transformers, and Geiger, he would be a happy man. I agree, man. If every single comic book would be at that caliber, I think comic book sales would definitely increase. I mean, these are some of the books right now that are hot. So what do you guys think in the comments below? Thank you so much, Calvin, for sharing. Then we have Scott, who had the privilege of meeting Jeremy Adams at New York Comic Con this past Thursday. He had some books signed, including the Flash Gordon run, which is really a recommended read on my part of things, guys, if you haven't read it yet. But he obviously announced that he is going to be writing the new Aquaman comic book, which we haven't seen in quite a while. So I'm not a huge Aquaman guy, but if someone can make me into an Aquaman fan, it's going to be Jeremy Adams. So I'm looking forward to that. And thank you for sharing, Scott. Glad you had a good time. And then we have Alan, who is showing off his newly acquired Spider-Man comic here. I think this is awesome. This is something that should be in everyone's Amazing Spider-Man comic book run. This is one issue that I still have to get myself, but I never come across it, and I don't care what grade it's in. And it looks like this grade is, you know, maybe in very good or good grade. You can see that corner tear on the bottom there. But hey, congratulations on scoring your copy. And guys, if you want to get shouted out on future new comic book day hauls, just head on over to Facebook. Just search for the group called Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite. You have to follow
the community guidelines, and you have to answer the questions in order to get accepted for the group. It's absolutely for free. Again, no cost to you. And once you do all those things, again, you will be part of a wonderful community sharing everything when it comes to comic books, whether it's comic book questions, reviews on here, just cool covers that they picked up, overall hauls, compendiums, just it's a lot of fun. It's just a great place for everyone to come together. And like I said, you never know when you could get shouted out on new comic book day hauls.
All right, next we have another Green Lantern book. This is Green Lantern Dark issue 1. So I'm really curious about this whole female lantern. I guess this is a Elseworlds book, right? Nice little David Nakayama cover there too. Here's the interior artwork. This is the artist who does Something is Killing the Children. Yeah, look, because look, who does that look like to you? Erica Slaughter. Dude, that's freaking killer. I like how they did that too. They kind of like maybe like give you that hint that it is that artist. You got to recognize those crazy eyes, right? So that's really super cool right there. So yeah, look at that. Think about it. Just put a bandana on her, give her green eyes. That's Erica Slaughter right there, dude. That's freaking cool. All right, and then we got Green Arrow. This is issue 17. Another all-in. However, this is Joshua Williamson's last book when it comes to Green Lantern. So the official new run starts with the new writer next issue. So here's the interior artwork here. So that looks really cool. Excited to see what this book has to offer, especially since Green Arrow was such a major player in the whole Absolute Power universe thing. All right. Then we got Batman Detective Comics. This is issue 1090. So this is all in right here as we get Tom Taylor writing this book. Now, is he going to do the same thing that he did with Nightwing? Have just one huge story and no character development? I hope not. But here we go. Here's some more of that interior artwork. And maybe we'll learn from maybe some of, you know, his, I wouldn't say mistakes, but what fans critiqued him on, right? So here we go. So yeah, that's cool, man. I'm excited for Detective Comics. Then we have the Wonder Woman stuff. So I actually didn't get the main cover. My shop was limiting the amount of Wonder Woman comics you could buy, so they made sure everybody had enough to 2. So these were the 2 that I wound up getting. So I wound up getting this cover right here, and then I wound up getting this one. This is the Jim Lee one, and I had to get one with her having the sword because the sword is just badass, right? And then here's your interior artwork for the comic. I'll go a little deeper in. So here's what you can expect here. So here we're probably maybe learning the origin of the character or whatnot, right? I don't really see very much Wonder Woman herself towards the later half of this issue. But here's a creature right here, and then there's Wonder Woman. So yeah, how many of you guys are checking it out? Let me know in the comments below. Then we got some Marvel stuff. We got X-Men. This is issue 6. It's been okay, right? It hasn't been like the greatest. I do want to see how it does continue, but just not my favorite series. I think Uncanny X-Men is the one to go to when it comes to all the X books here. So there you have it. There it is. Who's still doing the artwork here? Nitho Diaz is the artist on this one. So I think Stegman is done. And then we got X Factor issue 3. Issue 1 was great. Issue 2 was okay. We'll see what happens with issue 3, whether I do continue this one or not. I think it tries to be funny. I think it tries to be serious. What direction is this comic going to go in? Is it going to teeter-totter both ways? I'm not really sure. But yeah, we'll see where this series continues to go. Here's a little bit more artwork on this one. All right, and then we have Spider-Boy. This is issue 12, introducing an all-new Spider-Girl. So who is this Spider-Girl character? I don't know. People are probably tired of seeing all these different Spider characters, but she's a new one, and we're also going to get the introduction to Hulkette. So again, you could probably expect a lot of these younger characters to be in this new like Champions book. Here's some more of the interior art here. You're going to get a lot of Daredevil, I think, in this comic book. That's what the main cover is. So he's teaming up with Daredevil. That's all right. Overall, the book is a lot of fun. All right. Really excited about this one here. We got Spencer Ackerman's Iron Man. This is issue 1. So we got the Stark Roxxon War Part 1. Great looking main cover right here. Let's check out the interior artwork. So it looks like Stark is going to be going on against Roxxon. He's going to have some new technology. That artwork right there is not my favorite. It looks a little, I don't know, like a little skinny looking. We'll see, man. Yeah, look at Tony. Is that Tony there? What is up? What is going on with him? Yeah, it looks a little sketchy. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm hoping the story is pretty good. So, I don't know. This is better artwork. I would like to see that inside, but you never do, right? All right, and then I got that negative space cover. So that one is really cool. I really dig that one. And then we got the Incredible Hulk. This is issue 18. So is Nick Klein on the artwork in this one? No, I don't think so. Oh, no, Nick Klein. Oh, Nick Klein and Danny Earl. So you got both of them sharing art duties in this book. And does Charlie get her soul back? And obviously Hulk did surrender, I think, his soul to the eldest. So this is an interesting story. I do enjoy it. Is it a little bit drawn out? Yeah, absolutely. But nevertheless, I'm going to read it. Incredible Hulk, issue 18. Oh boy, here's the Dazzler, baby. We got issue 2. Is there more lyrics at the end of this comic book? Oh shit, did they really do more lyrics? Oh my gosh. Am I going to have to sing again? Oh no, I can't believe they did it again. Am I going to have to make a whole video of just Dazzler songs as she's like the next Taylor Swift? We'll see. There you go. Dazzler issue 2. All right, then we got the Avengers. This is issue 19. Nice little Doctor Doom on the cover right there. Is he taking on the Avengers? There we go. It's like the prelude here to the whole Doom situation that's about to happen in all of Marvel Comics. So yeah, that's pretty cool right there. And then we got Aliens Romulus. This is issue 1. This is like the prequel to the whole story, to the movie, I guess. Still haven't seen the movie, so maybe it's better I read this actual comic book, right? So yeah, that's pretty cool right there. So we'll see. All right, then we got a couple of the indies. We got Void Rivals, issue 13, as we have Pythona on the comic book cover, so that's kind of cool. So there's the interior artwork for this one. So that's cool. I wonder why she makes her appearance, man. I really am curious here. And Void Rivals is great. Energon Universe is awesome. And then we got Rook Exodus. This is issue 6. The battle you've been waiting for. Ursa versus Rook. Look at that artwork, man, by Jason Fabok. That is phenomenal. Just, it's so good. So good. I'm not going to show anymore because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. All right, so now it's time for the smelliest comic book of the week. It's a little warm. I'm sure it's a little smelly. The Mighty Thor. This is issue 287. Assault on Olympia. He's doing battle against somebody. I don't know who that actually is. Let's find out. So here we go. Back of the comic book. It's a little wrinkly. All right, see, you got that. Let's smell the cover. Not bad, not bad. It's a little, got a little bit messed up there. Yeah, dude, this has like no smell at all. It's kind of a letdown. Like, you want some super smells, right? This is the way the comic book looks. Look at all those ads, man. You gotta love it. Here is some more interior stuff right there. Let's smell. Yeah, it doesn't smell, man. It's a really, I mean, it has a little bit of a smell, but it's totally normal old comic book smell, right? So this comic book issue of Thor was published in, I can't find it, 1979. It took me long enough, but that's when this one was actually made. Man, I'm disappointed for this week's smelliest comic book, right? But there you have it. There's the haul for the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I love bringing it to you. Hopefully you enjoy your issues of Rookware Exodus and the new Wonder Woman issue, guys. And as always, if you love the content, I always got more content for you to check out. And guys, remember, support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always read your comics. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy New Comic Book Day, guys.